and it's supposed to storm, potentially really bad storms tonight. Hopefully I made the right call on coming out here. I guess we'll see. Hopefully the storms that come through tonight aren't too bad and it just rains. It looks like a severe thunderstorm. Well, welcome back everybody. We are back camping. It is beautiful spring weather. Red buds are bloomed out. And if you look at this camp spot, there's a waterfall. Beautiful, beautiful camp spot. I don't think we're going to camp here though. I think we're going to keep going a little further. We've got some places we want to see. And as nice as this is, we're marking this on the map. This is a designated camp area. So we're in one of Arkansas's WMAs, and that's a wildlife management area. It's managed by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. So in these areas, unlike the Ozark and Ouachita National Forest, where it's a little more lenient where you camp, these areas have marked spots, and that's where you camp. They've got campsites set up, and it's really nice. Like, this is a really nice camp spot. We would definitely camp here. But we're going to go, we want to see a little bit more of what we've got and get over to where we want to go tomorrow, so we're closer to where we want to be. But man, this is an awesome spot. So we're going to keep exploring and see what other stuff like this we can find over here. There's a really cool waterfall right by the road here. It'll be our first waterfall for the weekend. It's a nice one, really pretty area. There's another fantastic camp spot here. The sun's going down. Oh, it's a beautiful evening. There's a really pretty dogwood right there bloomed out. The dogwoods are just beginning to bloom, and the red buds are bloomed really nicely. So it is just beautiful. Really nice out here. Man, really nice camp spot, but I think we're gonna keep going. Who knows, we might come back to this one. This one's kind of on top of a hill, and it's supposed to storm, potentially really bad storms tonight. So we kind of want to not be on top of a hill. We don't want to be right by a creek in case of flash flood, but we also don't want to be right on top of a hill where we get blown away. So we got to find the perfect camp spot somewhere. Good time. We have finally rolled into a camp. It is a really nice camp spot. All these out here in this area are really nice. And we've got a beautiful moon. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, beautiful moon. Almost a full moon, maybe a full moon. But on the other side of the state right now, there is a tornado on the ground near Jonesboro, which is very, very far from us. But definitely going to be some storms tonight. We do have cell phone signals, so we can keep an eye on the radar and anything that's going on. And hopefully it doesn't get that bad here. This is supposed to be the better side of the state for the storms. Hopefully I made the right call on coming out here. I guess we'll see. But we're going to get some dinner made and enjoy this camp spot. ready to go night-night? Well, we have had our dinner and the kids are in bed, and it is just a beautiful night. I've never heard so many whippoorwills. They're everywhere out here, and there's an owl or two over here somewhere too, carrying on. In the moon, can't see it, but it is absolutely incredible. Beautiful night. So we're gonna try to get some sleep. Hopefully the storms that come through tonight aren't too bad and it just rains, and the waterfalls should be running good tomorrow. Still got a few dishes to do, but other than that, we're done for the night.
While doing the dishes, in general, may not be my favorite thing to do, listening to the barred owls singing their songs was one of the most incredible things I have ever heard out here in the woods, and it made doing the dishes a little less of a chore. However, the night was still young, and we would soon be listening to a different song.
Well, good morning. It is about 4:30, almost 5, something like that, 4:45 in the morning. And we've got a doozy of a storm about to hit us. It looks like a severe thunderstorm. It's going to be a lot of lightning, potentially some hail, so we're hopping out of the tent and getting everybody down in the camper to ride out the storm down there. It's a little bit safer than up here in the tent, so gonna be interesting. Well, good morning again. Fortunately, that pretty rough storm last night went just to the south of us. I mean, probably a half a mile from us. Very close. We saw a lot of lightning, but the heavy rain from it didn't hit us, and we didn't get any of the hail. Supposedly there was quarter-size hail. I don't know. That was a lot of radar estimations, but definitely was a pretty good storm. But it's been raining for a long time since, and we've still got probably a couple more hours of rain and maybe another little storm. So it's going to get the waterfalls running really good, which is nice because that's what we're going to go hike to here in a little bit, is some waterfalls. So we're going to explore this area and hike some waterfalls. We're going to make some breakfast and hide out under the canopy here and in the camper and tent and eat some breakfast and wait out the rain and then go hike. It's going to be fun. kitchen is set up for the chef.
Those are done.
I said no cheese.
No, you can pick it off.
Why do you put cheese on it though?
Because I forgot the salt and pepper. Biscuit taste alright?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's what I thought.
Well, it looks like it has holes in it.
It has holes in it.
Mm-hmm. When the eggs grow, grass
Is jelly the best part?
grows. When the eggs grow, which one? Touch it. Okay, wants to. Those. In a minute, I need it.
Then it's Dave's turn.
I need that one.
Well,
Here, Daddy. Yeah. No,
it's Daddy's turn.
You don't get.
Well, we've had breakfast, cleaned the dishes, all that kind of stuff. Look at this redbud tree. It is gorgeous. Redbuds and dogwoods are bloomed out. This camp is really nice camp. Some big oak trees in it. Nice campfire spot. But it's still raining, just drizzling. Should be over fairly soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and start packing up the tent. We're gonna have to pack everything up wet. We've been playing Uno in the camper and everything else and having a pretty good time, but hopefully this rain will stop soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get packed up and we'll either do some driving and exploring while it's still raining, or if it stops raining, we'll go ahead and head to the hike. So it's gotten a little cooler though, but it's gonna be a good time. All right, we are completely packed up, a little damp, but we're ready to go. We're gonna leave this really nice camp spot, go a little ways down the road and tackle a hike. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit, wind's dying down. It's gonna be a really nice day. The rain should be over, so perfect day to hike to some waterfalls. Let's go see what we can find. We've reached the hiking area, so we're gearing up our backpacks, loading up a little food, and we're gonna head off down. There's a creek right here. We're gonna follow it down up to some waterfalls. At least one, maybe two out here. So about to head out on the trail.
Like my slicing abilities.
Very typical.
You want some crackles?
And we're off. We got all the kids' hats for this summer to help keep them from getting sunburns. And we got them bright colors so that when they're roaming off a little bit, we can hopefully keep up with them and not lose anybody. Seems like a good idea. We'll see how it works.
Who are you taking?
Me?
Okay. I'll take you, Giddy, and Caleb if I need to. All right, go, Daddy. Okay.
This trail is really, really nice, beautiful. We've had to cross the creek a couple times, but these bluffs and the creek, the area is just gorgeous. First time ever being here. It's always cool to see new areas. This whole trip's been into new areas, so really, really fun to see new stuff. We have made it to our main waterfall destination, and it is really cool. First time we've been out here. The water has cut a hole in the rock up there, so it drops down and then comes out there. And they say when the water's up, it'll actually overflow that hole and run out the very top right there. So pretty cool stuff. Really neat waterfall, very unique. We are back on the move. Generally speaking, heading back, there's another waterfall we want to try to see on the way back that we didn't see on the way in. So got to cross the creek a couple more times and just work our way back towards the vehicle. It's a beautiful day. Sun's come out. Very nice temperature. Alrighty, that was our last waterfall there, and we're gonna head back now. Hopefully we're done with creek crossings. I'm pretty sure we are. I think we can stay on this side till we get back. So it gets old taking your shoes on and off, especially with a kid on your back or on the front. So it makes getting up and down and taking shoes on and off a lot harder. All right. This is a gorgeous creek. We have made it back to the vehicle. It's time to head on down the road. We got a long ways out on dirt road before we can get back to main road, so I'm gonna hit the road. We have stopped off here at another spot, and there's a waterfall right over here. And there's what looks like an old, I think this is an old foundation or something. Some old rock work here. Ouch. Thorns. Yeah, there's brick on this. Wonder what this was. Must have been some sort of cabin or something here at one time. I have no idea. Might have to do some research and try to find out what was here. Interesting. We'll look at the waterfall. Another little trickle there. There's lots of runoff on the bluffs around this area. Really, really gorgeous area. Very rugged terrain kind of type place. Just really cool. I love it. Look at these rocks. Man, that is an impressive fall for being right off the road. That is just so cool. That was a super cool, short little detour. Definitely worth stopping at. That was awesome. All right, time to keep moving down the road.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. This was truly an amazing trip for us. We got to see and hear a lot of wildlife in this area and really had a good time despite being worried about getting blown away in a storm. If you want to see more from this trip and others, go check out our Instagram and Facebook pages, as well as our Patreon account. We will be posting the route we drove as well as the hike we did for our Patreon followers. And as always, thank you to our patrons for your support.